It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
Ready? 18 Cardinal. Ready?
First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. They'll take that, 14 yards on play number 1. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Check, Matt. Here we go. Check. Bronco 80.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. Go check.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
19 Tiger. Check. Banjo. Ready?
Back to throw. Branch. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 3rd down.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Here we go. Panther 60. Go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And it was a stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. The Falcons at 2-0 here to begin the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Go! Gravity Lions! Sixty Bison! Hurt!
You got it! Come to me, it's me.
Ready?
On first down, Cooper. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. You look at the Saints' defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
I would have loved to have been in their meetings this week and hear that grizzled old defensive coordinator talk about, well, you did okay, guys. We did all right. Holding them to 13 was pretty good, but this week, I expected to be less than that.
I'm going to need to hear that a lot more often. I don't know what it was, but I liked it. Second and 6. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Walter Nolan in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Now that's a heck of a moment for your first sack of the game, because if this long drive ends without a touchdown because of that sack, we're going to look back and say that might be one of the biggest plays of this contest.
Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long.
Cougar 19.
Operating from the gun, Branch. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
19 Lions.
Operating from the gun, Branch. He'll try to do it himself. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30.
Cowboy 80.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal.
That's another Falcons first down.
Come on, come on.
1st and goal at the
70,
8-yard
Timberwolves.
line.
Riggs, Riggs. Hey, smash. Cardinal.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. This will go as an 11-yard loss there on 1st and goal. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
18 Cardinal. Trap 60. Right now, boys. Ready.
Looking to throw. Branch. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta, 2nd quarter action. The Falcons with the football, as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Hey, check that streak. 19, Tiger, 19. Hurt. Go.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. It's their quarterback with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Falcons post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. Escapes the defender. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Hopkins. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's caught at the 25. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play Saints are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Let's go now.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, something like that neighborhood.
Let's go, let's go.
The Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Ready, ready?
Back to throw now on 1st down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Remember, Brandon, he ran for a touchdown earlier, so his decision to go ahead and tuck it and go again turned out to be a wise one.
And the decision is what is important here. He has made some good decisions on when to tuck it and go. They go play action here on 1st down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
16 more yards. That's another.
Ready?
1st down.
Liking 18.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Like it. Ready?
A give to Robinson on the option. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to throw. Branch. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Go! Bronco 80. Bronco 80. Whistle alert, whistle alert.
From the gun on 3rd down. Branch. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They'll run for it with Robinson. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, the great coach said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
On the ready.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw. Hopkins. And that will be incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They'll try and throw for it here. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready, ready.
Robinson gets the toss on the right side. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther Street. Panther Street. 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 Hut, hut.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Out of the right, this is Cruz. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he returns this to the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready up.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point, because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team.
And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 59 yards.
And the Saints, 1st down.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Here's a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Operating from the gun, Hopkins. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
They'll look to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Slot man moves right. Back to throw again.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Saints are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And a good kick pays off as he's only able to get this out past the 10-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
At the 22-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Now that certainly solidifies how to attack this 2-minute drill right before the half. I don't think they were going to try and run out the clock, but now after that big play, their thoughts are certainly of trying to score and get some points before the half.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Saints' 44-yard line.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
And some room to work. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Off play action, Branch. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Operating from the gun, Branch.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Go.
Operating from the gun, Branch.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Hopkins. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. From the gun on 3rd down. Hopkins. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this.
And he'll just burrow his way back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this 3rd quarter. And just shutting him off there. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Hopkins. He's going to loft one. Deep left side here. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Looking to throw. Hopkins. Now a run here off the arc. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Saints have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
Falcons 17.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Come on.
And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be second and a couple.
Well, if you like the guys who run the ball, you're enjoying watching this. But the other guys, especially the defense coordinator, trying to figure out an answer on how to slow down the running game, I think maybe starts to call more blitzes, because you can call run blitzes in order to try and get more people to the point of attack.
And he whips that one incomplete there.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
First down.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
60 Warriors, 70.
Back to throw. Branch. And caught by London. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Now a first and 10 at the 11.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Back to the ground with Robinson.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line, he provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
A rare misstep on that last play, because the drive has been strong, but now it's second and 12.
Bronco 80.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback, so that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive.
18 Cardinals, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Operating from the gun, Branch. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. And his kick is good. And that'll bring him back within a point. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the third quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
Now a hit and a loose football. And the Falcons grab it.
When you kick off and you go downfield and get the ball back, that's what I call a great opportunity.
In a one-score game, I always circle, and you know this, but in my play-by-play sheet, I circle big plays. It could be turning points. This could be a turning point.
Did you put a second circle around this one? This
I put a
is
star.
pretty big.
I put a star.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Dragon 60.
Throwing to start the drive. Branch. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
Cowboy 80. Let's go.
That's out quickly to London. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
19 Tiger. Cowboy 80.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down.
60.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he's going to have a Falcons first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Ready.
Here's
set.
a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Big Lion. Here we go. Set. Ready.
Off the play fake. Branch. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage. At that time, they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
70 Lions.
Looking to throw. Branch. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
What a sequence there defensively. You get the sack to move him to 3rd and long. Then here, just nothing available. And he's got to throw it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Bronco 80. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Got a man. It's London. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the 1st down.
An 8-yard gain.
That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll be 4th down. So out now comes the field goal unit for the Falcons. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And they have regained the lead. So it's his 3rd field goal now in the ball game, and they've needed his leg. This last one gives them the lead.
It's been a back-and-forth kind of a game, hasn't it? Now you got to tell your defense, guys, need you to make this stand up because we got the momentum going in the right direction, but we need you to make sure we carry it home.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Back to throw. Hopkins. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard.
Hawk 7, Hawk 19, Tiger.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Jalen Walker. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. A field goal from this spot would be 51 yards. They'll try to move it closer on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Hopkins. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
And this one is right down the middle. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. And now an audible here into something else. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
25-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Tag! 60, dragon 60. Trap 50, trap 50. Ready?
Looking to throw. Branch. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This will be 3rd and 5.
Viking 18. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Check. Check.
Cowboy 80.
Operating from the gun. Branch. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hurt. Cup 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Into the hands of London. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
Here we go, shot. Panther 60, Panther 60. Mustang 19.
Throwing to start the drive. Hopkins. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. 27 yards. And the Saints will add to their fourth quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a two-point conversion to tie it. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
On the set.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and two-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Hey, smash Broncos. Let's go. 79, 60 Bison, 60 Mustang 19, 60 Maverick. Check out.
Back to throw. Branch. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Robinson. Here is 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Warrior 70.
Looking to throw. Branch. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way down to the 35. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Branch. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Let's go now. 19.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Cowboy 80. 70 Timberwolf.
Hey, I got him, man. I got him.
Go.
Back to throw. Branch. Here's a screen for Robinson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now they'll change things up. Throw left side complete. That's Hopkins. Down the left sideline. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. 55 yards.
A gain of 55 yards.
So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Hopkins. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Hopkins. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to put him a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that'll push the lead up to 8. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession. And to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go, Chris. Lions. 70 Lions.
Throwing to start the drive. Branch. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 47 yards. And the Saints are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is is up to 15 now. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Set it. Cougar 19. Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd and 17. At the 28-yard
Operating from the gun. Branch. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Here
Here now, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Branch. And this pass broken up. And the contact well of time there. And now 4th down.
4th down.
Well, this is getting close to a no-win situation now. They've got one final shot. They're on their end of the field, and it's 4th and long. This might require a little extra razzle-dazzle to get it done.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. That one looks like he'll throw here. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That 1st down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
And the Saints 1st down.
Go.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And that's complete to Adams. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. It's a gain of 14 there, and that should be enough to get him home free.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
Back to throw. Hopkins. Touchdown! A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Saints have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. The extra point up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
At their own 16-yard line.